Round 2 of the British Superbike Championship in 2023 is about to get underway. Will we see a fourth different winner? Brooks is on pole. It's eyes on the lights here in Cheshire.
Welcome back to the behind the scene of Epic Trail Racing, episode 2. We're in Oulton Park this weekend. It's been a fantastic weekend so far.
Well, the bad boy was back at Silverstone and he's back here in Oulton Park as well. He's on the front row and he's on pole.
Yeah, well, I was buzzing coming off of Silverstone. Leading the Superbike Championship after the opening round was the ideal way to get the year started. Had a really positive test here in between Silverstone round 1 and here round 2. So yeah, come into this round with high hopes, high expectations, and qualified on pole. I was fast in all the different conditions we had this weekend, because once again the weather played a big part of what happened.
Saturday we had amazing results with both riders. So yeah, it's been really good.
Round 2 means we've forgotten about round 1, which is a good thing for me because it really didn't go to plan at all. Straight after round 1, we came here only like 3 or 4 days later to do a test at Oulton Park. We ended up 3rd overall. On Saturday morning, or Saturday first session, really good first session, it was nice and dry. Ended up fastest, did 35 flat, so pretty much fast straight away, and I did it on 1 set of tyres all session, and I did my fastest lap on the last lap, so that's really good. That actually bodes well for today. Building my confidence little bit by little bit. Each time it's wet, I go a little bit faster and a little bit faster, and Josh has been super fast in the wet already, so I know the bike can do it, but I just need to build into it. It takes me a little bit of time.
I felt confident coming to Oulton this weekend, but you know what, I think for me, I can be a little superstitious.
The qualifying was really in between, tiny little line, dry line. Ended up 8th, I was happy enough. Would have been nicer to be on the 2nd row, but 3rd row was okay.
Oh, and there was a big delay as well, but away we go. Eventually Brooks got away very well and should lead into turn 1.
To start race 1 on pole and then also win the race was just, yeah, the fairy tale kept coming.
Made a good start in the race. Obviously right in a little bit of battle with Andy Irwin, but then Jason O'Halloran crashed coming out of Cascades. Was super lucky not to get caught up with him, but all of us had to roll out and go again, and the front 3 just disappeared, you know. So by the time I got to 4, I was 2.7 seconds back or something. Like I was a long way back.
Well, Pete had a not so good Silverstone, but we can see from Saturday's race, he's really pushing himself. I mean, he nearly caught Glenn Uren up. If we had another lap, maybe he might be there.
I had really good pace, really strong pace. I was chipping away at them, and I brought that gap down to only 1.1 off the leader by the final, or what ended up being the final lap. There was 2 laps to go.
Hickman is getting to within reaching distance here as well. We're getting close to seeing the checkered flag. It's Brooks, Haslam, and Glenn Irwin's got. Yeah, Glenn Irwin and Peter Hickman have got their arms up in the air.
Yeah, and you see a couple of them have got slides there. They know it's wet. They're coming onto the dry bit of track now.
Yeah, red flag.
And
it's
that's
been stopped.
It's a result.
It's another win for Josh Brooks.
Brilliant.
Under a red flag, but he's done a stunning job, and Josh Brooks then does take the win here at Oulton Park.
We made some changes for race 2 and it wasn't in the right direction. I struggled a little bit with the bike and the setup. We corrected things for race 3, but you know, I was more in the fight and closer to the front, but not enough to to fight for the podium positions and definitely not enough to fight for the win. All in all, it's a good weekend. You can't win them all. We'd love to win them all, but you can't win every race as it seems. Second in the championship still, very small margin to the lead. So now we can, look forward to the next rounds to get that championship lead back.
Good weekend, very different to Silverstone. As I expected, Oulton Park a lot more technical than the Silverstone National Circuit.
Lights out, we're underway. Good start then from Cooper, not bad from Strubwing. Bit of a wheelie from O'Mara on the outside of the front row. Keep an eye out for Nikki Coates.
So this weekend so far, I went better than Silverstone. I qualified straight into the main race.
Sort of used my experience again to be fast on the off. Pace has been strong all weekend.
Richard Cooper, your race leader, we've hardly spoken about him since he got out in front, and he's now lapping his way through the back markers. 8.5 seconds he is over the rest of the field.
I went out in the main race, I qualified 24th. I let myself get mugged on the first corner. I finished 27th in the end, but I got down to like 32nd at one point. I got overtaken by a few people. I got myself back up to 27th to finish the weekend.
Lap times came pretty good. Sort of read the wrong pit board. I kind of thought the guys were a little bit closer than what they were. So I pushed on quite early on, and unbeknown to me, I had pulled away.
What can we say about this man, Richard Cooper? An absolutely perfect weekend here in the ABK Beer 0% BMW Motorrad F900R Cup. He has got 9.7 seconds over Thomas Strubwing as he comes into Lodge. Wins here in the main event race at Oulton Park. It's 2 from 2 for Cooper here on Bank Holiday Monday.
A little bit of time off the bike now. Obviously, next time we're out is at the World Superbike meeting, away from the BSB meeting at Donington Park. But, FHO, BMW, the F900 Cup, it's pretty cool at the minute. Let's hope the sun keeps shining and the results keep coming.
Everyone wants to win and, everyone wants podium. But to be, on the top end so fast in the beginning of the season, it's just been crazy. But you know what, I have to say, well done to the team. They really put the effort in and they really worked hard, and they're both riders too.